Good day, Agri Trailblazers! Welcome to school year 2022-2023. This is teacher Renaline, and I'm so glad and blessed to be part of your journey and becoming our future agriculturist. Today we are going to have our orientation for our subject Nstp 1, or the National Service Training Program 1. This program is designed as a service component of the Nstp based on RA 9163, or the National Service Training Program of 2001. This program seeks to promote civic consciousness contributory to the general welfare and development of every community member. The course, which is designed to help the holistic development of every college student, is divided into two phases. The first part is devoted to CHED required common modules, which covers citizenship training, drug education, disaster awareness, preparedness and management, environmental education, and the national security concerns. The second phase comprises the following subjects: self-awareness and values development, leadership training and dimensions of development and sustainability. The teaching-learning activities is focused in the development of the students to become assets of the community, the society, and the nation as a whole. This time, we are going to discuss the different course outcomes of our subject. For course outcome number 1, it is to articulate the vision, mission, goals, and core values of USTP and relate this to the National Service Training Program, goals and objectives of molding students for nation building. For course outcome number 2, develop civic consciousness and preparedness among students and enhance their capabilities as agents for community development. For course outcome number 3, it is to integrate values education and transformational leadership and develop the spirit of volunteerism among students. While for number 4, inculcate the ideas of patriotism, nationalism, and the value of respect for human rights. For course outcome number 5, build a pool of volunteers among students and instill the values of working effectively in a group. For course outcome number 6, manage one's knowledge, skills, and values anchored in the university's core values, translated into being responsible and productive citizen of this republic. Now let's proceed to our course outline. For our intended learning outcomes, we have the following: discuss RA 9163, manifest knowledge and competencies on the primary duty of the government to the Filipino youth, apply the principles and concepts on the role of youth in nation building, and discuss the responsibility of the youth to the country. Under these intended learning outcomes, we have the following topics: RA 9163, RA 7077, and Commonwealth Act No. 1 of 1935. For your learning activities, you are going to undergo a series of class discussion, lecture, joint orientation on RA 9163, and you will be assessed through oral and written exercises, worksheets, and assignments. Now let's proceed to our next topic. Our next topic will be citizenship training. Now under this topic, we have the following intended learning outcomes: explain the concepts and principles of a constitution, exemplify the importance of understanding the Constitution and basic about citizenship, practice the duties and obligation of the citizen in this country based on the Philippine Constitution, explain the values of education and value conflict, design an activity to understand more about the values of people, and practice self-reflection as a tool to understand others. Now, for the subtopics of citizenship training, we have 1987 Philippine Constitution, Preamble, Bill of Rights, Duties and Responsibilities of a Filipino Citizen, RA 8491 or the Flag Heraldic Code of the Philippines of 1999 or 1998, and RA 9418 or the Volunteer Act of 2007. You will also undergo a series of group discussion, lecture, role-playing, seminar trainings on values formation. Now for seminars and trainings, you're going to search on your social media accounts at whatever platforms that might be efficient for you so that you could attend a series of seminars regarding citizenship training. And you will be assessed through oral and written exercises, and also you will undergo a series of reporting. For our next topic, that would be drug education. The subtopics for drug education are the following: general orientation on RA 9165, nature of drugs, drug menace, national drug situation, controlled substance and pertinent laws, role of the youth on drug detection and prevention. Now, the following activities under this topic includes lecture, discussion, group activities, and symposium. For our next topic, which will be disaster risk reduction and management awareness. The intended learning outcomes for this topic are the following: explain the importance of calamity and disaster preparedness, manifest the importance of calamity and disaster through role-playing and simulations, apply the principles of calamity and disaster readiness at home, discuss the overall work of the Office of Civil Defense and National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council down to the local level. Now, under this topic, you will go different series of activities. These activities include symposium, demo on basic first aid, fire hazard and protection, water rescue and life support, and simulation drills. For our next topic, we have environmental protection. The intended learning outcomes of this topic includes manifest knowledge and competencies on environmental management issues, explain the concepts of waste and pollutants as its effects to biodiversity, apply RA 9003 or the Ecological Waste Management Act of 2000 in school and at home. Under this topic, you're going to have calamity and disaster preparedness seminar, role-playing, tree growing or tree planting, cleanup drives or cleanup activities. Now let's proceed to your next topic. That would be other national security concerns. The intended learning outcomes under this topic includes trace the original basis of the national security program of the Philippines, determine the basic threats to national security as exerted from the National Security Policy 2011 to 2016, identify precautionary measures to live peacefully in the society. Under this topic, you are going to undergo a series of the following activities: case analysis, current event discussion, lecture, and symposium. Now, those following topics will cover for your midterm examination. After midterm examination, Now let's proceed to your final term. For your final term, you are going to undergo these following topics: self-awareness and values development, leadership training, which you're going to undergo team building activities, series of lecture, and leadership training as well. Next to that is the dimensions of development and sustainability. Of course, you're going to undergo team coaching, simulation, group discussion. And that would cover for your final examination. Now let's proceed to our course requirements. For our course requirements, attendance and participation to symposia and other related activities will be required. That would account as part of your performance task, which constitute 20% of your grade. You will have to observe adherence to the rules and regulations embodied in USCP Student Handbook. Work on instructional modules as may be required. Compliance and attendance, participation to major NSTP activities. Now for your project for midterm, you must have provided your class project for the College of Agriculture and for NSTP office. And for your final term, you're going to submit a photo collage. Now you will have also be required to have your individual NSTP uniform for the whole semester. Now let's proceed to our grading system. Now this grading system is based on our new USTP grading system. Now class standing, that includes also performance items and class attendance, accounts for 10%, quizzes and long tests accounts for 40%, term exams 30%, performance innovative tasks and project is 20%, a total of 100%.